Chosen ones, empaths, you see, a lot of the time, we unknowingly inflicted a myriad of injuries upon the narcissist. We unknowingly inflicted these, okay? You have to look back in retrospect at the time you was with the narcissist, or if they're still in your lives now, pick up on subtle cues and realize that there's things you've done to them that you've just, you didn't have any thought behind it. There was no negative intention behind it. You've merely tried to speak your truths, and it's actually caused a narcissistic injury that they kept bottled inside. You see, they bottled it up. They carried on like normal, but they seeked revenge. And oftentimes, this is why when the discard happens, we don't know where to turn. They hit us so hard with the discard, and we're like, what's going on? We're trying to sort it out. We're trying to fix this relationship that we think we're in. We don't realize they're a narcissist. And we're kind of really shocked at this unmasking. The unmasking that we see. We're so shocked, and we cannot. It's like a whole character transformation. Okay, it's like a whole character transformation, and we just don't know where to go with it. Like, it's just took us by surprise. And oftentimes, this is what I'm saying, we've actually done stuff. We've inflicted injuries and we've hurt them. And they've kept it bottled up, and they've retaliated months down the line or years down the line. These lot are very sinister. They're premeditative. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. But they're very premeditated, right? And they orientated their whole pursuit in life in order to get revenge about something where we've just spoke our truths. We've said something about them, whatever it might be. We've said something. You've got to think back to your journey. We've said something to them, or even in an argument, we've said something, and it grates on them, and it really, really, really disturbs their spirit. It also, prior to the discard even happening, it intensifies the abuse. A lot of the times, it got a lot worse because they seeked revenge throughout the relationship as well. It intensified the abuse, the devaluation, the smears, right? It really intensified this. And it caused us to be walking on eggshells and not knowing what to do over something we've said so rashly. Like, we just uttered our truths, spoke our truths, and it's caused them such a disturbed spirit. It's unbelievable, right? This is what they do. And I wish I knew what I knew now. But I don't want you to blame yourself. I don't want you to, because I know some of you are in a vulnerable position. Some of you are along your healing journey. Some of you are still fresh. But I really don't want you to be thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them. Or you start thinking back to what you said to them and feeling guilty about it. And thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them. Now I understand why they've done this to me. Nothing justifies the abuse we face. Nothing we said or done justifies the abuse we faced or the total brutal discard we faced. Nothing justifies that. If they had a problem with what we said, you can solve it like adults. You could say to someone, hey, that what you've said there's really affected me for the worst. I just want to know what you mean by that. And we might have shed some light on it and brought some clarity to the words we uttered, and actually put a whole different spin on things to how they took it, right? But some of us did say some hurtful things to them, but we were speaking our truths. You know, some of us did actually say some hurtful things, but we were speaking our truths, and even those hurtful things we uttered, that causes severe narcissistic injuries as well. And they didn't confront it, they didn't try and solve it, they didn't try to rationalize it, they didn't try to converse with you about it and try to break it down to the core of why you said this or why you uttered these words. They just sought revenge and they went out to destroy you because of it. Honestly. And this is why a lot of the times the discards are not serious, because they're actually aiming to hurt you. That's all the aim is. They're aiming to cut you off, go ghost, give you silent treatment, disappear. They're aiming to do this because of revenge. So that's why the discards are often not serious, and you need to not take them seriously. For those that have like, this is fresh and the discards just happened, trust me, just look back, see what you've done, right? See what could have actually amplified the narcissist to carry on this way, and you'll know. And even for those that this has been a long time ago now, or some time ago now, and you're still on your healing journey, look back at it, because you it's joke. Like, you actually inflicted some severe injuries into them. Severe narcissistic injuries. Trust me, man. It's, you know, you really did. You really did. And you should be proud of yourself for inflicting those injuries. We can take satisfaction in that. Trust me. Never be feeling bad. Never feel guilty for what you've done to the narcissist. Honestly, everything that you went through, nothing justifies that. Just for a few words that we said. Just because they're so insecure and unstable, a few words can set them off balance, you know. I'm not saying that sometimes people can't say some stuff to us that sets us off balance, right? But I'm saying, you know, the narcissist off balance is in a totally different degree of things, like totally way worse, you know. They're a lot more unstable than we are, and they reacted in such a childlike way. Not a child, do you know what? It's even me shunning a child a bit. I shouldn't even say a child. They're just acting so irrational. They're just acting so irrational. But we caused these deep wounds in them. Deep, deep wounds. Deep wounds. These narcissistic injuries are deep wounds that they take on to the new supply. They take on these things to the new supply. We could have said something to them. They changed their whole selves. Even when they were with us, they changed their whole selves. And they'll take on these insecurities to the new supply. And the new supply won't know. Then they might even try and hit the new supply with the same thing that we were displeased with for the reason why we said what we said. And they'll hit the new supply with that same thing to see, oh, does the new supply say the same thing to me? And they'll check the temperament, and they'll check if the new supply is going to hit them with an injury inflictor. You know, this is what they'll do. Trust me, they take this with them. They never let it go. They hold it deep inside them, and it causes deep wounds, these injuries we've inflicted. So it just gives you a different understanding, this video, basically, of why the narcissist was so brutal in the discard. Trust me, don't try to understand the situation from what they're telling you the discard is about, from why they're telling you you're broken up. That will send your heart on a whole journey of like pain and suffering. What they've told you the relationship broke up over is not what it's about. Remember, we can't trust these lot at all. Can't trust them as far as we could throw them, right? Can't trust them as far as we could throw them. And they uttered so many lies to us through the relationship. And these lies that they uttered, right? This is why we can't take them seriously about what they said. The breakup was over. See, a lot of the times we know they're liars. They may have cheated. They may have done this. They may have done that, right? And we know they're liars. But they say a few things to us, and then we take them as gospel truth. It's not gospel truth. They're a liar. They're getting revenge for something you've said. They're starting a whole drama and attack because of something you said. So it's up to you to reflect on your story. And I hope this video brings you some peace of mind and helps you understand and process the discard and makes you realize that you're not alone. I've been through this too. Many of you survivors have been through this too. And together, collectively, we can heal from this. You know, we faced a lot of intensified abuse. We faced a brutal discard based down to a few things we said. Now, that's the power of truths. That's the power of truths that we possess as empaths and authentic beings of light, chosen ones. That is the power we possess when we speak our truths. So keep speaking your truths. Don't ever stop. Keep speaking your truths, you know? And let's avoid any narcissists we encounter in the future. And at least one thing I will say in this video is the narcissist is out of our lives, or you're planning to leave. And this is a very good awakening you're experiencing. It's something that enriches you, evolves you spiritually, and you gain so many gifts from going through this. So it's a beautiful thing. I know it's hurtful, but it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, I'll leave the video there. Please press the like and subscribe button. I've got a new channel if you want to check that out. The link's in the description box of how to go to the channel. I'd appreciate any love and support on that side of things as well. It's just to give a balance. I've mentioned this before, but just for those that don't know, it's just to give a balance of narcissistic content with stuff that I didn't want to put on this main channel. And I felt like maybe some of you will be interested in some other stuff that will help you in your healing journey and give you a different insight into life and stuff. So anyway, if you would if you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the details in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session as well, you can find the details in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.